Hello, everyone, our great lions and our incoming Leos. Happy to have you on board this session. I am Lion Olawumi Gbaiye, President, Ikeja Platinum Lions Club. At exactly 8:05, I call this meeting to order. So at this point, I want all of us to take the Lion's Prayer. We'll go through all our Lion's invocations. So I want us to read the Lion's Prayer together. At the spell of lions, LS, we start. LIONS.
When I attend my Lions Club and break bread at the table, I give a million thanks to God to know that I am able to meet there with my fellow men, relax and play and sing, to hear the speakers of the day, the fine thoughts that they may bring.
When I attend my Lions Club,
I have a part in caring for the blind, for the underprivileged. Let's keep them all in mind. Now, as we do our daily tasks, we pray God, we do them greatly. Then liberty and intelligence will be our nation's safety. Amen. We need a volunteer as someone that will read this Lion's International Purpose. Is that right, Lion Bimpe? Madam President, is that right?
To organize.
Are you volunteering?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this Hassan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you volunteering? Okay, go ahead and read that.
To organize, cater, and supervise service clubs to be known as Lion Clubs, to coordinate the activities and standardize the administrations of Lions Club, to create and foster a spirit of understanding among the people of the world, to promote the principle of good government and good citizenship, to take an active part in the civic, cultural, social, and moral welfare of the community, to unite the clubs in the bonds of friendship, good fellowship, and mutual understanding, to provide a forum for the open discussion of all matters of public interest, provided, however, the partisan politics and sectarian religion shall not be debated by club members, to encourage service-minded people to serve the community without personal reward, and to encourage efficiency and promote high ethical standards in commerce, industry professions, public work, and private endeavors.
Thank you very much. Hassan, very nice. Madam President, how do we go about the ethics? Do we need another volunteer for that? Lion Bimpe? Okay. Can I have somebody else to volunteer to read the Lions Code of Ethics? Moise, do you want to do that, or Abdulwaris? Abayomi? Hello? Usman, are you taking that?
Yes, ma'am. I volunteer
okay,
to
go
read
ahead,
it.
Usman.
Lions Code of Ethics, to show my faith in the worthiness of my vocation by industrious application to the end that I may merit a reputation for quality of service. To seek success and to demand all fair remuneration as my just due, but to accept no profit or success at the price of my own self-respect, because of unfair advantage taken or because of questionable acts on my part. To remember that in building up my business, it is not necessary to tear down another's, to be loyal to customers and clients and true to myself. Whenever a doubt arises as to the rights or ethics of my position or actions towards my fellow kind, to resolve such action against myself. To hold friendship as an end, not a means. To hold that true friendship exists not on account of the service performed by one to another, but that true friendship demands nothing but accept service in the spirit in which it is given. Always bear in mind my obligations as a citizen to my nation, my province, and my community. To give to them my unswerving loyalty in word, act, and deed. To give to them freely of my time, labor, and means. To aid my fellow kind by giving sympathy to those in distress, my aid to the weak, and my sustenance to the needy. To be careful with my criticism and liberal with my praise. To build up and not destroy.
Amen. Thank you very much, Usman. Madam President, are you still on with us? Or any of the other lions that are here? Can you please, what is the next step for us now? I'm going to stop sharing. Should we do a quick introduction? Lions that are online, can you please introduce yourself? Please. Hello? We cannot hear you. You're on mute. Lion Charity. Okay.
Good evening, great Lion.
Good evening.
I'm Lion Charity from Lagos ID President.
Okay. Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Any other Lion online? Please introduce yourself.
Good evening, House.
Good evening.
I'm Lion Olawumi, President, Lagos Marvel Lions Club.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Is there any other Lion online? Okay, Lion Bimpe just rejoined. We're just doing introductions. We already did the Lion Code of Ethics while you were gone. So we don't know what's the next step now.
Let's continue with our introduction while we wait for Lion DG to join in 2 minutes.
Okay. I have a is this Lion Damilola Ilori? Oh, who is Damilola Ilori?
Damilola Ilori is a Leo, an intending Leo as well.
And is an intending Leo as well. Okay. All right. I don't know. Are there any other Lions on that would like to introduce themselves? All right. Okay. Madam President, up to you.
Okay. So while I think we still have 1 minute to wait for Lion DG. So while we wait for Lion DG, I want to welcome all of us to this session. It's going to be very, very impactful. And I want us to all have an open mind and learn from the pioneer Leo president. And he has mentored a lot of people. And we are very lucky to have him. He's very busy. For him to take this session, we know that we are taking a lot of his time. So I want us to take as much notes as we can take and sit back and enjoy the lecture. I'm sure by the time you form your club, you're going to hit the ground running, making good impacts. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hold on.
All right. maybe I'll take time to introduce the IGSOSANA scholars that are the bulk of this new Leo club that is being formed. So we have with us IGSOSANA scholars, and IGSOSANA stands for Ibadan Grammar School Old Students Association of North America. We have several old students of Ibadan Grammar School that are being sponsored by old students in our chapter. And we have about 20-something of them. And these are some of them that have volunteered to join. I threw it out there, and they've all completed the form to join this Leo club, where they can learn about leadership. They can get a lot of experience and also lots of opportunity. So that's what Leo stands for. Just in case you are wondering, scholars, it stands for leadership, experience, and opportunity. And we're really looking forward to this being an impactful program for you, just as we are doing, giving back to the community, to the IGSOSA community, which is the community of all students, and also back to our school. We're hoping that you will be able to take this over from us as we are doing. You will also be able to do that back. But there are valuable lessons that you will be learning in this club that will enable you and empower you to be able to give back as has been given to you too. Having said that, I don't know if Adedeji is on, so that it can take over from me.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Lion not Leo. Lion
Is that? Oh, it's a Lionism. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much, Lion Bimpe, who happens to be the current president of Ikeja Platinum Lions Club. I really want to appreciate everyone, the organizers, for the opportunity, to give this training. And I also want to welcome all. I can see some Lions here. Other members of the Lions Club that joined this meeting just to learn one thing or the other. So I can see we're about 15 on the call. So I'm hoping that a lot of other people are going to join us at today's training. So I'm going to share my screen right now, and please just let me know if we can see my screen. So just 1 second. Share. And please let me know if and when you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's starting to come up. Yeah, we can see it now.
All right. So I'm going to give a brief introduction of myself so that others that don't know me would have an idea of why I was kind of chosen to give this training. So my name is Lion Adedeji Olukokun. I'm the current district administrator for Lions District 4 for B2 Nigeria. I'm also a region chairperson and, of course, the charter president of Ikeja Dynamic Lions Club. And it's a very great honor for me once again to be here. And I'm going to say that I joined this organization. 2025 is going to be my 20th year as a member of this organization. And the interesting thing is I joined the Lions family in 2005 as a Leo. So I was in college. I think I was in 300 or 400 level. I can't remember the exact level I was, but I got back from school and my friends, my all mates were really buzzing about the club meeting they attended, gisting about, how fun the meeting was and all that fun stuff. And, it caught my attention and I was like, I would love to follow you guys, to the next meeting. And I did went for the next meeting, and it was truly interesting. I joined them, so I joined them, and that was how I joined UNAB Leo Club. It used to be UNAB then, but now it's called FUNAB. That was how I joined the UNAB Leo Club 2005. Little did I know, I was going to, of course, rise to become a Leo Club president. I didn't know I was going to rise to take district positions in the Leo space. I was also privileged to serve as the pioneer Leo district president of our district in 2015. That was when the district bifurcated, like splitted into two in 2000 and that was 2015 thereabout. No, 2000. I served as Leo district president 2015. So I spent 10 full years in the Leo system before, I transferred. I moved to the Lions Club. And like I mentioned, I served as the district president. So I'm going to use some words that some of us might not really understand now, but I'll try to explain what I mean. So the district president is like the head. Let's say, let me use the word national president of, or the coordinator of the youth arm of the Leo clubs in the district then. So we used to be District 44A and B before we splitted into B1 and B2. But so when I was going to become the district president was when we splitted the district. So I was like the first Leo, let me use the word national president so that you would have an understanding of what I mean of Leo District 44B2. So, and one of the great things that the Leo Club has helped me to be is, it's actually, there's a saying that a past Leo or a former Leo is a better lion. And, when we say that jokingly, but it's actually true. If you look at the lives of, former Leos in our organization, especially in our district, you see that we are actually pulling weights. Like we are everywhere, especially in the leadership roles, and some Lions would actually bear me witness that former Leos are actually they do better when they are given assignments, and it's because of how prepared we've been, being in the Leo system. The Leo system is just like an oven. It bakes you and, makes you ready for real life challenges. And I'm going to explain, I've not started the training. I'm just giving us like a teaser of what the training is going to be. And, the funniest thing is I used to tell people, when I joined the Leo Club, I don't think I was this confident when it comes to talking to the crowd, giving trainings and all that. And one of the great things that, being a member of the Leo Club helped me to, overcome was that fright. I remember when I was giving my final defense in school, because, we had to take responsibilities in the club, in different committees, you have to stand to defend accounts. And Leo Club, in UNAB Leo Club, then we were like over 100. So it was like a large member. We had large membership. So you might imagine standing in front of 100 people trying to defend a report and all that. So he gave us, a little bit of confidence, which we took to the real world. And so some of us are going to like take leadership roles. You're going on this journey, you're going to serve in committees, and it's going to actually build your leadership capacity. And whatever you learn in the Leo Club and even the Lions family is something that's going to be applicable in other phases of your life, other sphere of your life. So trust me when I say Leo, the Leo Club is a very good breeding ground for to build successful future leaders. And one of the things I'm also going to say today, which most people don't know, is that so I work as an IT person. I'm a business analyst, but on the side, I have a photography arm, like a business that I run. And it all started when I was in Leo Club. So, and why I mentioned that is, there are some traits that the Leo Club would help you bring out. Like, some of these hidden talents that you don't even know you have. When I joined the Leo Club was when I knew I love writing. I didn't know that before then, and I've written several articles. I've been able to champion a lot of magazines over the course of my journey in the Lions related magazines over the course of my journey in the Lions Club. And it was some of the things we were doing in the Leo Club. Sometimes people look at us today and say, how are you guys able to like balance things, do all this? But it's because of our experience in the Leo system. So I've titled this lecture, and I will try to be brief. I'm looking at the time as well, so I don't bore us with long speech. But just want to let you know that an opportunity awaits you. Everyone that has decided to be a member of the Leo Club. And my training is actually in two parts. The first part is going to be talking to, I'll be addressing our potential Leo members. And the second part is focused on the Lions Club, the sponsoring Lions Club, your role and what you need to do, and regarding this new Leo Club that we want to form. So let's quickly jump into it, and hopefully we'll wrap up in like 30 minutes thereabout. So I want to encourage you, get ready to grow. Like I said, the Leo Club is an integral part of the Lions Club. It's a global network of volunteers, and we have about 7,000 Leo clubs in approximately 150 nations. So, the international scope of the Leo Club is like, I think the vision statement is the Leo Club provide young people with an opportunity for development and contribution, individually and collectively, as a responsible member of their local, national, and international community. So the Leo Club will provide you an opportunity for development. And when we talk about development, it boils down to two parts. We have the individual development and we have the corporate development. And these two things are very key. Aside from you improving yourself individually, you also learn how to work with a team, group of people succeeding together, and contributing both as individually and collectively to nation building. So like I mentioned here, members of the Leo Club must embody the best qualities of an incredible organization. Leo members are devoted young people that understand and realize, the power of action. Like we all know, there are so many ways to give back to the community. You can join, people do that in different ways, but the Leo Club and the Lions family is one of the very great ways to serve humanity. And choosing to be a member of the Leo Club will actually make you grow, will make you a better leader. And so I want to welcome you, even as you have decided to join this global family of young people making the world a better place. I don't know what your desire is, what your the reason why you're joining this club. It could be, I want to make friends. It could be, I want to serve. We have different, reasons for wanting to becoming a Leo. Whether it's the joy of service, the opportunity to grow and learn, or the meaningful connection that comes with membership, irrespective of your desire and your expectation, we welcome you all, to this unique family. So what does the Leo stand for? People say, Leo Lion. When people hear Leo Lion, they don't know it's actually an acronym that stands for something. Lions means loving individual, offering needed service. We also say it is liberty, intelligence, and nation safety. But the Leo Club does not have, it has just one. And the motto of the Leo Club is leadership, experience, and opportunity. It's a very simple thing: leadership, experience, and members of the Leo Club gain, hands-on leadership experience. And like I said, you're going to be a part of so many committees. You gain experience by planning, organizing, executing different service projects, and it helps you to develop your skills in many areas like project management, teamwork, public speaking, problem solving. These are some of the experience that this platform gives you. from being a local officer in your local club to, even as you continue to grow and, climb the ladder to become district officers. And, the organization provides you an opportunity to be mentored by Leo Club advisor, by experienced Lions, and, successful people both in the corporate and the business world. You will have to meet with them, and this is not even nationally alone, but globally. You get to meet people, you get to learn from people. So mentorship from experienced and successful people is one of the experience you get, and the opportunity the Leo Club is going to provide for you. So just to quickly give us a brief idea of how the Leo Club started. I'm not going to go full deep into it, but in 1957, the Glenside Lions Club from the state of Pennsylvania in the U.S. sponsored, the first Leo Club. That's the Abington High School Leo Club with about 35 students. And the interesting thing is the baseball coach was actually a Lion. His name is Jim Graver. He was the baseball coach of this high school. So he knows about the Lions Club, but there was no youth activity for young people. And he just, he wanted young people to be able to do the same thing the Lions were doing. And so his son was actually a member of the baseball team. And, they started what they called the Leo Club then, with members of the baseball team of the school. Himself, Jim Graver, and William and I think William Est, yeah, that's the name. And they started the Leo program. And I think about 10 years later, that was when the International Association Board of Directors of the Lions Club then adopted the Leo Club as an official program of the association. So I think the Glenside Lions Club started in 1957, but the International Association of the Lions Club did not officially, make it a program until 1967. And since 1967 till date, we have about 7,700 clubs worldwide. We have over 200,000 Leos serving and making impact in their communities, and they are in about the Leo Club is in about 150 countries and territories. And every year, the statistics shows that Leo clubs organize about 60,000 service projects each year. So, and this is to let us know that the Leos actually get things done. And so you're actually going to be a part of this global network. So what do we need to know about the Leo Club? There are two forms of Leo Club, two types, whether it's the community or school-based. Leo Club provides members with, the camaraderie and the growth that comes with participating in community service projects. Also, communicating, your participation in social functions, leadership development activities like the leadership training that we do in the Leo Club. It gives you that opportunity for growth, for personal growth. And like I mentioned earlier, there are two types of Leo Club. We have the community-based Leo Club, and we have the school-based Leo Club. So I have an opportunity so it's still the same thing. It's just that where they are located is why we call it different types. So if you join a Leo Club in, for example, the university, then you are referred to as a school-based Leo Club. But for people that are still young, maybe my school is in Ibadan and I just want to be a part of Leo Club in Lagos, I can come together with a group of my friends in Lagos, or it could even be a cyber club that, we are youth and we want to form a Leo Club and we want to, organize service projects, and then that will be classified as a community-based Leo Club. So when I joined the Leo Club, when I graduated when I finished my university program, I was still young and I still wanted to be a part of the Leo Club. But of course, I can't, stay back in UNAP. So I joined, myself and a few friends, Tosin Jadola and a few friends. We went to form a community-based Leo Club. and we formed the Abeokuta Unique Lilo Club. And when I was going to serve as district president, I was done with everything I was doing in Abeokuta. So I moved to Lagos and I transferred my membership to the Ikeja Golden Leo Club. So that's just the example, the two types that we have. If you're in school, definitely you can. And there's no rule that says, oh, because you're in a university, you have to be a member of a school base. No, if you want to be a member of a community base, as long as you fall under the age range, and I'll take us through the tracks now, so you know what the age range is. So we have two Leo Club tracks, and we call them the Alpha Leos and the Omega Leos. And the Alpha Leos is just for younger ones between the ages of 12 and 18. And the Omega Leos is just for Leos, which is the regular one. It's for Leos or young ones between the ages of 18. And we actually say 30. That's what the Constitution says. But the Constitution also allows young adults, to be a part of it. And, they also give the freedom for whatever the youth age is for your country. So in many countries, they still refer to you as young one by 31, 32, 33 thereabout. But we're always, before you hit that 35 rank, especially if you think you are old enough, we want you now to join the Lions Club, even at the, from after 30. But because I know in Nigeria, the official youth, ends around 30-ish thereabout. So by 30, we want you to join the Lions Club. But so students between the ages of 12 and 18 are usually secondary school students. And so if you form a Leo Club in a secondary school, you call them Alpha Leos. If you form a Leo Club in the university or probably in the community, we call them Omega Leos. There's also another track that I'm not going to mention it because I know that the age of people here of course, more than 18. There's what we call the cob, but that's for young children. So I wouldn't want to get into that. So now we understand the types of Leo, the tracks of Leos. And so the Leo Club Board of Directors, so when we form a Leo Club, we have the executive. So we have, so if we have like 20 membership, there has to be, an executive officer that directs the affairs of the club. And those are the executive are what we call the board of directors, and they include the club president, the vice president, the secretary, the treasurer, the membership director, the service chairperson, and until recently, the marketing and communication chairperson, which are those seven form the key officers of the board for each club. And they execute the business of the club, including authorization of club expenses. And so each Leo club charged to elect. So in the Lions family, we do what we call elections. We don't appoint, we don't what's it called? Everybody has to come together to elect who the officers are going to be. So not that somebody is this godson of one godfather and say, oh, my son has to be the president, my daughter has to be this and that. No, the club choose who their officers are going to be. And then we do that by the process of club elections. Clubs will also consider appointing, the other directors, membership director, service activities director. All these roles, maybe in another training, someone else will come and go in depth into what a membership director is, what a service director is, what a fundraising director is, and all that. But the key ones I'm going to quickly touch. And you can also appoint chairpersons. So don't forget, I said there are some roles that are elected roles, and there are some that the president can appoint people to serve in those roles. Roles like protocol officers, that maintain orderliness during the meeting, the tail twister and all that stuff. Don't bother yourself with all this grammar. Maybe as you ease yourself into the program, and as we continue to do more trainings, you will understand what each of these officers do. All right, so the Leo Club president is just the leader. Every organization must have a leader. The president is a Leo elected by the club members to manage club and board meetings. So the club president is going to be in charge, calling the meeting to order, and just ensure that you're in charge of setting the goals for the club and motivate members to participate in projects and all that fun stuff. And of course, you must work with your secretary. And today is not the day to jump in depth into all these roles, but a Leo club president must work with almost you're more like the CEO of the club. So everything runs through you. You have to ensure every arm of the club, the treasury, the service activity, the reporting, everything is you are overseeing everything, making sure that things are done accordingly. And the Leo club vice president is just to assist the president throughout the year, identifying leadership development opportunities. When the president is not available, the Leo club vice president steps in. And when you're stepping in, you also have the power of the president. You're doing, for example, if the president is not able to sign a check, depending on who the signatory is, maybe the treasurer and the president, and most of the time we use the secretary or the vice president and all that. And of course, you take over trainings and all that. And you look for opportunities for members to participate in leadership trainings offered by the Lions program. So the vice president assists the president in their role. Of course, we all know that they call the secretary the life wire of the club, because all reports, all records of minutes, every documentation is falls under the purview of the club president. So it's a very important role. And the club, the club secretary. Club secretary also ensures that reports are submitted to the appropriate quarters, to the district, to the international office. And, we know how important this role is. Very important. And like I said, I'm not going to go in depth into all these positions. The Leo Club treasurer is the one who manages and keeps accurate record of the club income and expenses. It's also a very important role. We want to ensure that people of integrity and people that are accountable are the ones that occupy this position. Every club are advised to have 2 accounts. Most times we don't follow this, but the administrative account and the activity account. So we have monies and the funds that goes into administration, and we have one that goes into service activities, projects, and all that fun stuff. The Leo Club membership service, membership chairperson is very important as well. Is the Leo who plans and implements, all the recruitment strategies. How do we get in members? How do we bring in more members? How do we ensure that our members don't go, and all that? So Leo membership chairperson is also very, very important to our organization. So what the Leo Club has got to offer, as I'm looking at the time and trying to wrap up in like 10 minutes so that we can also take a few questions. Leadership development, like I mentioned, you would, in your years in the Lions Club, trust me, you would take up different appointments, you will serve in different positions, you develop your skills, your public speaking, team motivation, and all that. You build your project management abilities, and you build, you get the online and many trainings we have in Lion Club would help you understand how to set goals, how to, effective listening and conflict resolution, plenty trainings that, will develop you as an individual. You get experience through service. You discover how teamwork and cooperation can bring positive change to the community. Of course, like I said, there's opportunity for growth. You create lifelong connections, seeing your impact through many community service. The Leo, even like the Lions, we have opportunity to make a difference in our community. We have the opportunity to network, to build a professional development network and all that stuff. So Leo Club has got plenty to offer you, and I assure you, you'll not regret being a member of this club. And so I want to charge you to take your service to the next level. Like I said, Leo Club has many leadership opportunities, both at the local and at the district level, including the ability to serve as Leo officers in your club in the district, and there's what we call multiple districts as well. So multiple. So the Leo Club is like the local government, your local government. Then the district is like the state government. Then the multiple districts is like the national government. So the multiple district is in charge of. So there are many local clubs, and there are many districts that form the multiple districts. So as you go over, as you grow in the Lions program, you would find yourself serving in, this serving in this many of these capacities in these different positions. There are also Leo Lions Leadership Institute. So there's something we call Lions Portal, where you can go and get trainings, online courses, Lions Learning Center that tailor towards the Leo Club, and these are trainings that would help you improve yourself. And one thing I forgot to mention when I was talking about the position in the Leo Club. So the Leo Club is a 1-year termed. So taking offices in the Leo Club is always a 1-year term thing. We don't want people saying, "Oh, I served as president today, I'm going to be here forever." No. That's why every year, the second vice president, after serving 1 full year as second vice, next year will become first vice. The current first vice will become next year's president, while this year's president next year will become the immediate past president, and in most cases the LCIF chairperson. So we, except in extreme cases where they have membership issues, it's expected that every year there's a change in baton, in leadership baton. So I forgot to mention it there, but thank God I remembered. All right, so recruiting and retaining members are key to the success of the club we're trying to form. So LD ongoing membership is critical to the success of the club. I know this club might most likely be a virtual club, and recruitment and retention strategies will ensure that the club remains active and engaging. I don't know what the model of the club is going to be, but you have to keep recruiting new members to join your team. So you must learn to attract and recruit new members, because it is important for the growth of the club. Throughout the year, the Leo Club membership chairperson, that's where the membership chairperson comes in, should always be at the lead, and to ensure that the club organize new members recruitment campaigns. And there are many ways to get members: our family, friends, our neighbors, fellow students, sport teammates, members of some of us that belong to other organizations, church organizations, and all the fun stuff, other clubs, Jet Club, and all those things. Those are places where we can recruit members from. So this is going to be tailored towards the Lions Club, which is Ikeja Platinum. Ikeja Platinum are going to be the one sponsoring this new club. So sponsoring a Leo club provides even us as Lions the opportunity to mentor and empower young leaders while fostering a commitment to community service. The financial obligation, I think, Lion, I know somebody asked me this question. I'm not sure if it was Lion Bimpe or not, but the organization fee for Leo is for a Leo club is $100, which is a one-time fee payment, and it includes the cost involved in processing the Leo Club organization reports. It also comes with a certificate of organization, the Leo officers kit. So each members get a kit. They also get a lapel pin, a Leo lapel pin, and all that. So, once the Lions Club has built an annual Leo Club levy of $100, or the equivalent in Naira. I don't know what that would be, but that would be $100. And and of course, let me go to the next slide. Once we make this payment, we have to now go to the paperwork side of the organization, the charter. The reports, the form that we're going to fill is called the Leo Organization Reports. If you go to the Lions website and just put Leo 51, you'll be able to see the PDF form. You download it, fill it with the proper signature. I'm not sure. I would have I should have just downloaded and show us in this slide to see what the form looks like. But alongside that PDF form, you're going to list the names of all the charter members of the club, the founding members of the club, and you're going to mail those forms to leo@lionsclub.org, and of course make your payment. And the entire certification process takes about 4 to 6 weeks. And after the club is approved by the Lions International, then that's when we can now, I think, report the club officers for the club. I'm sure by then we would have been able to do our elections, know who our officers are going to be, and the way we can actually do the reporting on the Lions portal or through a form that is called Leo Club Officers Report Form. And even when we are done, we've chartered the club, as new members come in, it's expected that we should always add them as members of the group. And this is one of the important reasons why we should have members. So when I joined the Leo Club, there was no all these technological thing that we use now. So we used to do more of paperwork, email things then and all that. Many of my colleagues that didn't report themselves as a Lion, as a Leo then, didn't have their membership service year counted for them. So the reason why, so this year I got a 20-year charter pin from the international office for being in the association for 20 years. And technically, the reason why the accounting takes 20 years for me was because they counted the 10 years of my Leo service. So the reason why I always encourage everybody to ensure that they have their names in Obrook is our headquarters, is because you want this, because at some point, I think after 20 years or 25 years, you will stop paying international dues. They won't be billing your club international dues anymore. So you want to be able to count your years, and as you keep going, you get pins, you get recognized for your years of service. So always, some of our members that we, even in my club, Ikeja Dynamic, that we did live together, most of them are still, they are counting maybe 10 years, 12 years for them, because they start counting from when they joined Lions and all that. So let's always ensure that we get all our Leo members registered in Obrook for proper documentation. All right, so I'm about to round up. The power in you is endless. The Leo community will be so glad to welcome you, have you bring your inputs, your intellectual additions to the success of what we are doing globally. The Leo, like we said, take the future into their hands. And now that you've decided to be a member, you would have the chance to gain a number of important life skills while also serving other communities, while serving your community, and of course, making impacts in the world at large. So I officially congratulate every potential members of this club that we are about to form. Yeah, welcome. And yes, so we have to get started by building relationships, by getting involved in service, connect with other Leos. Once we have our form, our request approved in the international office, then you would have to sign up on the Lions portal, so that you can also begin to see all the metrics and the data of what the Lions Club are doing all over the world. And you can also connect with Leos all around the world. There are Leos like I said, in like over 150 countries. Most of them are on Facebook. When I was in Leo, I met some French friends online. In fact, we did what we call one art one challenge, where we have about 6 or 7 or 8 Leo clubs in different parts of the world. We came up to do a certain project on the same day at the same time. Well, not the same time, but the same period. We reported that project to the international office, and we were really recognized for that. So, and some of these people are still my friends today. Sometimes I still talk to Gbaiye. I've never met her, I've never seen her, but we've been friends for over 20 years now. So, and you don't know when some of this friendship will be useful. You don't know where you find yourself in the future. When I joined the Leo Club, I never knew I was going to, relocate in the nearest future to, so you can find yourself anywhere in the world in the next 10, 20, 15, 30, 40 years. And the friendship and the partnership you fostered, would be important to, might be important to your, what you'll be doing in life at that particular time. Some of us can never be stranded. I don't think I'll ever be stranded if I'm in Nigeria because of the Leo Club, because I have a lot of friends in different clubs all over the country. Rio, Calabar, Abuja. I can't be stranded. I would definitely know a Leo to call. And if I don't have a Leo or a lion, I would know a lion that would know another lion, or that would know another Leo that would that would help you out in times of needs and all the stuff. So like I said, it's a very it's a great club. It helps you develop. Today I'm not, of course, well, some for those that don't know, I'm not based in Nigeria, but some of the experiences of leadership experiences and that I have in the Leo Club is valuable even in the new country that I am in. The first vice district governor of another district here in America called me. I've never met her. She heard about me because I started fellowshipping with a club in very close to where I stay. And I was helping them out with some of their marketing stuff. And the first vice district governor, who's going to be serving as the district governor of their district next year, called me and was really appealing to me, begging me, for me to transfer, that she really wants me to be on that team next year. And I'm like, but how did they get to know me? How did she get to hear about me? It was because of, what's, the opportunities I've had in time past in the Leo and the Lions Club, the opportunity that's helped me develop as a person. And, when you're a light, you cannot keep a shining light under the bushel. You would always shine brightly, anywhere you find yourself, anywhere in the world. I became a Leo in Nigeria. I became a lion in Nigeria. But right now, where I am in the US, they are really like, what it is for an incoming district governor that's not even met you, be calling you and begging you on phone, that I really want to meet you. I really want you to serve with me. It's because, of the experience that the organization has, the opportunities, the leadership development that the organization has afforded me over the years, and which, like I said, anywhere you find yourself in the world, even in the corporate, in your career, you still be a shining light because the Leo Club has cooked you and helped you develop yourself, and you will be you'll be able to find success even outside the walls of the Lions Club. So, like we always end the debates when we are in secondary school with these few points of mine. Hope I've been able to encourage and educate us on why it is important to be a member of this Leo Club. And I hope that most of you will be as excited as I am in joining this organization. So thank you for listening. I will just try and take questions in the next few minutes.
Thank you very much, Lionism. That was really good. Lots of information. And I'll let the upcoming Leos, if they have questions, I'll let them go ahead and ask their questions. Any question? Okay. It's a quiet
please feel free to ask questions. No question is silly or stupid. There's always a sense in every question you ask. Just for clarity, please feel free to speak, and relate as much as you can so that you get clarity for whatever your concerns are. Okay? Thank you.
Lionism, are you going to share the slides with us later on? Is that something that you'll be able to share? Your presentation?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I have it as PDF, so I can.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes.
So I have a question about the fees. So once we pay the initial membership fee, the one that you said is a one-time fee to Oakbrook, who are we paying the annual $100 to? Is that same Oakbrook or?
Yes, so Oakbrook is our international office. They have a way of billing the Lions Club. So every Leo club must have a sponsoring Lions Club. So they automatically bill. So once you submit the application and they get it gets approved, they are going to bill Ikeja Platinum. So once their next billing, they would see that they have been charged $100, and the $100 is for the Leo club formation.
Okay, but there's one that is a one-time fee, and there is one that is an annual fee.
I think the annual fee is the $100. I don't think. Let me be sure now. I think the I think it's just the. Okay, I think the $100 is so the one-time fee is the $100, which is like the charter fee, and the sponsor levy for every year is also $100.
Is also okay. But
so
in the first year, do we then pay $200 or only $100?
Yes. I think the first year we pay $200.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the charter year, and that $100 would the charter fee that is being paid is for the pins, the certificates, and all those other paraphernalia that goes to the club for the charter members. And you can only have charter once. In the first year is only the charter. So
okay,
yeah.
All right. Are there any other naira fees to be paid in Nigeria?
No. Well, on the district level, the Leo district level, they would have something to pay as a due to the Leo district. You don't forget I said that we have like different the Leo club is just like the local government, state government, national government, and just like it happens in anywhere in the world, there's always like a fee that you pay, the local government pays to the state pays to the something like that. So each club has, I don't know how much it is. I know Lion Sonya is there, who is the Leo program chairperson, but I know that each club pays like a local fee to the Leo district, just like the Lions also pay a due to the Lions district. It happens like that in the Leo club as well.
All right.
But it's not something expensive at all. It can be more than maybe 30,000, 40,000 there. I don't know.
A person or for the whole club?
No, for the whole club.
Okay.
And Sonia, do you have an idea how much the amount is?
For local dues for the district, right?
For Leo district.
DP is on this call. DP should be able to give us the information.
Oh, DP is here?
Yeah, DP is here.
Unless he has stepped
out. I think he has stepped out. But I will get across to Lion Olawumi Gbaiye. It's not something very much. It's less than 20,000. So it's not an issue.
Okay.
All right. On behalf of to support the Leo club as the Leo district the Leo program chair, I will sort that on behalf of the club to support the club.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay.
So do we have any questions from our prospective Leos? So we can allow you digest this, ruminate over it, go back. If you don't have a question at this point, you can always send a question.
I have a question, sir.
Okay, please do. Thank you.
My question is that after this meeting,
introduce yourself, your name. Your name. So you get used
My name is.
Okay.
My name is Abdulwaris Abdulwasil.
Okay, so do it like this. I am intending Leo. Abdul Latif Abdul
Waris.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Waris. All right.
I am intending Leo Abdulwasiu Abdulwaris.
That's nice. Okay, good.
Yes, sir. My question is that after this meeting, are we going to be having physical meeting after this meeting, or is it only going to be online? And also, how often are we having these meetings? Is it like weekly or monthly or twice monthly?
So if I may answer that question, that depends on what your club, what you guys want to do. Once you form your club and you understand the peculiarities of your members, then you can always decide how many times you want to meet in a month, where, what time and all that. That's not something that is like a standard or given that, everybody all over, every club is peculiar. So that's something you would have to decide. Like I said, I don't know whether you guys are in the same vicinity. So whether you guys are in the same locality or maybe you guys are scattered all over. If you're scattered all over, that means it has to be a virtual meetings thereabout. So it's something once you guys, I'm sure there's a WhatsApp group that has been formed. Once you guys start meeting, I'm sure you can always decide that. But there's no rule or a guideline to how many times or when you should meet. It's always decided by the club.
All right.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you so much. So just to also clarification, what we need now is for them to form the club and also to select who is going to be the president of the club, the VP1 and VP2 and secretary. What are the positions that they have to fill right away?
So the important ones is they can also just have something as an acting, just while we're trying to process the club.
Okay.
And so we must have the president, a vice president. Usually we have 2 vice presidents, but if they want to have one, that's fine. But we have first vice and second vice, the secretary and the treasurer, a membership director, which is and then the marketing chairperson. Those are the 7 important ones that needs to be filled, and the service chairperson. That's it, right? President, yes. First vice, second vice, secretary, treasurer, marketing chair, membership chair, and service chair. So those are the 8 roles that we need to occupy.
Okay.
Matthew Twister also.
Those ones can be appointed later. Those ones are
appointed.
Yeah. Once the club officers are formed, they can be appointed.
All right. I think we have some messages on the chat room. Please, if you want to go through that.
Okay, somebody wants us to say something about Cubs. Lion Deji.
The Cubs, the club we are trying to form is Zedara. I think it's an alpha league. I don't know. I don't want to go into too much details about the Cubs, but the Cubs is just for
right now is an alpha league club. So let them stand up. When they are fine, we'll now discuss about Omega Leos, then talk about Cubs Leos. For now, let's just focus on the Omega Leos for now.
Yeah, so we are trying to form an Omega Leo right now. So I don't think discussing about the club is
Lagos Marvel. Take it easy. Calm down.
Oh, thank you, Lion Kombi. Don't worry, invite me to Lagos Marvel. I'll talk about club.
We'll talk about that. Just let them stand up as Omega Leos. Then after, because in all sincerity and sense of purpose, the Lions are not supposed to be in charge of the Cubs or the Alpha Leos. It's the responsibility and prerogative of the Omega Leos. So we need this Omega Leo club to be very grounded, well stable before they could take up other divisions of the Leo club. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. We'll probably be following up later to see how we're going to make payments and things like that and get the club going. We already have a list of all the members that's registered, which I think that is already online, unless you want me to share that again. But how we move on to make payments and things like that, I will take that offline and get clarification on it.
Okay. Thank you, Lion Olawumi, Lionism, and the coordinator. Please, I have a question. How many people can we have in this club? Is it 20 or more?
So we always to add any to form any club in the Lions Club, the minimum number is 20, but you can have as much as 100, as much as 150 if you want. You can grow like to any number you want, but the minimum for charter the charter application to be accepted or approved, the club should be 20 members.
Okay. So as we add more members, do we incur more costs?
I honestly, for Lions, I know you incur for Lions, but honestly, I can't remember for Leos. I'm not sure, but I can make inquiries about that and let you know.
They don't. Once the $100 is paid annually, it covers for them. What they would, it covers for them.
Is that our Leo president?
That's the Leo program.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Do you have any other questions? Okay. Seems everything is clear. I want to say a big thank you to Lionism and Lion Sonia. I'm so excited. Leo gets things done. That is so inspiring. And I want to believe that the Leos on this, the intending Leos on this training have gained a lot, and they are all inspired. So as we get your documentation done, I want you to look around yourself, speak with yourselves. Let's know who is going to be your president, your first vice, your second vice, your secretary, your treasurer, and then things will start to move on. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has joined this call, and Lion Olawumi in particular, because you are so inspired and eager that this starts. I appreciate you for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So as we bring this to a close, can we have the, is it the anthem now? No, it's the pledge, the Nigerian pledge.
All right.
Is it at the spell of Leos or at the spell of lions? Should we start at the spell of Leos? L-E-O-S, Leos. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful,
loyal,
and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength,
to defend
her unity, and uphold her honor and glory.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. I'm going to try and forward the PDF to the group of the training because I think the PowerPoints might be a bit heavy, but I'll forward the PDF file so that we can also take a look at.
Okay. One last question, because I see here members should be 18 to 30. We have quite a few members that are 17 going on 18. Would that be okay? All right then.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah.
All right then. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you everyone for your time. We'll continue to call on you to enlighten us and guide us through this journey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone.
Okay, will do. Thank you. God bless.
Congratulations, Ikeja.
Hey, Lion Charity. Thank you so much for coming on board.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.